A potent mix of street-high analyst price estimates and severe AI-driven memory supply bottlenecks propelled Micron Technology's stock to the top of the S&P P500 leaderboard, causing it to soar +8.44% during market hours today, setting a new 52-week high of $628.10. D.A. Davidson began coverage of Micron with a buy rating and a daring $1,000 price target, which was the highest on Wall Street at the time and significantly higher than the around $559 analyst mean. Melius Research simultaneously began with a buy and a $700 target, projecting AI demand for high-bandwidth memory, DRAM, and NAND, prolonging the memory upcycle until the end of the decade, while TD Cowen increased its goal from $550 to $660. The CEO of the company, Sanjay Mehrotra, declared categorically that AI has not just increased demand for memory, it has fundamentally recast memory as a defining strategic asset in the AI era. Data center bits are expected to surpass 50% of the industry's total addressable market for the first time in 2026, according to Mehrotra, who pointed out that Micron can only meet 50% to two-thirds of critical client demand in the long term. Micron said today that it is launching the 245 TB Micron 6600 Ion SSD in U2 and E3, adding a new product catalyst. L form factors for AI, cloud, enterprise, and hyperscale applications. Compared to HDD-based deployments, the approach requires 82% fewer racks. 3 of the leading technology spenders in the world have confirmed that memory costs would be a significant budget factor in 2026. Amazon's CEO stated that memory costs had skyrocketed due to supply not meeting demand. Microsoft calculated a $25 billion effect from higher component costs, and Meta's CFO highlighted higher component pricing as the primary cause of their increased 2026 capital investment. Regarding the competitive environment, Fox Advisors increased its SanDisk target to $1,500, while Bernstein set a $1,750 price target on Pure SanDisk. Neither company specifically endorsed Micron, but it was clear that if NAND and DRAM prices are rising to that extent, Micron's profit trajectory is being significantly underestimated. The S&P P500 is up +0.66%, the Nasdaq is up +0.88%, and the Dow is up +0.42% today, despite a cautious macro backdrop created by oil prices above $100 per barrel and geopolitical concerns between the United States and Iran. Micron alone is responsible for 51% of all S&P 500 EPS adjustments since the beginning of the Middle East crisis, according to Goldman Sachs. This startling statistic highlights how outsized Micron's position has become in the current earnings cycle. One of Micron's most potent single-session moves in recent memory has resulted from the combination of record-breaking Q2 results, explosive Q3 guidance of $33.5 billion in revenue at 81% gross margins, street-high analyst targets, CEO commentary on structural supply scarcity, and hyperscaler confirmation of surging memory costs. The company has decisively outperformed both the wider market and its semiconductor peers. According to a press release, Micron Technology declared today that it is releasing the 245 TB Micron 6600 Ion SSD. With a $650 billion market capitalization, the semiconductor giant stock has increased 619% in the last year as demand for AI infrastructure picks up speed. The drive is made for AI, cloud, enterprise, and hyperscale applications and comes in U2 and E3.L form factors. According to the business, compared to HDD-based deployments, the 245 TB model requires 82% fewer racks to attain similar raw storage capacity. Micron G9 QLC NAND technology is used in the construction of the SSD. According to Micron, the drive's maximum power consumption of 30 watts is half that of an HDD deployment with a similar capacity. According to Jeremy Werner, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Micron's core data center business unit, AI workloads are propelling enormous increase in shared data, continuing the change in data center storage share from HDDs to SSDs. Operators require greater usable storage per rack while adhering to power and cooling limits. According to Jeff Janikowicz, Research Vice President of Solid-State Drives and Enabling Technologies at IDC. In comparison to HDD-based systems, the 245 TB Micron 6600 Ion offered up to 84 times higher energy efficiency, 8.6 times faster AI preprocessing, and 3.4 times greater ingest throughput for AI workloads, according to testing done in Micron labs. The drive showed up to 435 times greater performance per watt and 96 times faster time to first byte for object storage applications. The drives will be incorporated into Dell storage systems for AI applications, according to Travis Vigil, Senior Vice President of ISG Product Management at Dell Technologies. From May 18 to 24, 2026, the Micron 6600 Ion 245 TB SSD will be on display at Dell Tech World. Analysis indicates that the stock is currently overpriced in relation to its fair value, despite the good momentum. Micron's Pro Research Report, one of more than 1,400 studies that convert complicated financial data into useful intelligence, provides investors looking for deeper insights with thorough research. Due to a severe memory chip scarcity, Meta Platforms is extending the operational life of its data center servers from 6 to 7 years, according to other recent reports. According to internal papers obtained by the Wall Street Journal, this scarcity impacts the company's non-AI servers and is anticipated to last until 2027. As Seagate Technology's impressive revenue and profit projections have stoked confidence about AI-driven demand for memory products, Micron technology has been in the public eye. Morgan Stanley analysts have emphasized Seagate's strong performance, keeping it at the top of the industry. TD Cowen has also increased its price target for Micron Technology shares while keeping a buy rating and pointing to a positive margin outlook. With potential support from AGI CPU demand, the company has built long-term partnerships around a gross margin framework. Additionally, D.A. Davidson has started covering Micron with a buy recommendation, pointing out that artificial intelligence is lengthening the memory cycle, which is increasing memory demand and pricing. In contrast, OpenAI's failure to meet internal user and revenue targets caused a sell-off in Nvidia and other semiconductor stocks, affecting firms like Advanced Micro Devices, ARM Holdings, and Intel. The most popular theme in the markets over the past few years has been investing in technology and artificial intelligence, AI. Since the need for memory and storage devices has skyrocketed due to AI, investors have recently especially shifted to these stocks. As a result, Micron Technologies and SanDisk's stock has been soaring. Micron's stock has increased by over 600% in the last year, while SanDisk's has increased by more than 3,500%. Although there are some parallels between these stocks, there are also significant distinctions to take into account, and there is a lot of enthusiasm surrounding them. Which of these tech stocks is a better investment right now? Despite the fact that both of these firms are committed to offering memory and storage solutions to businesses, they differ significantly from one another. SanDisk specializes in flash memory, particularly NAND memory found in portable electronics like USB drives and SD cards. Additionally, it is more consumer-focused. In contrast, Micron offers both NAND and DRAM memory, which is the memory used by a computer's processor during regular operations. Additionally, Micron recently said that it would be shifting its focus from its consumer business to enterprise clients and the potential of AI data centers, which can yield higher profit margins. SanDisk has grown more quickly despite its smaller size. SanDisk released its most recent quarterly results for the period ending April 3rd on April 30th. Revenue increased by 251% year-over-year to little about $6 billion. Additionally, its top line had nearly doubled from the previous quarter alone. In contrast, Micron, which released its earnings in March, had revenues of around $24 billion for the quarter that ended on February 26th. Although it was technically slower than Micron's growth rate, it was still very amazing, growing 196% annually. But achieving that kind of growth is also far more challenging for a company the size of Micron than it is for SanDisk. When the value of two equities rises as much as it has for SanDisk and Micron, it is inevitable to worry that their valuations have become unmanageable. Micron is the biggest tech stock outside of the trillion-dollar club, with a $650 billion market capitalization. In contrast, SanDisk is valued at almost $185 billion. However, it's crucial to take into account these stocks' pricing in relation to sales and profits in order to determine how truly pricey they are. Based on expert predictions for the upcoming year, SanDisk is selling at 43 times its trailing earnings, which decreases to 19. Additionally, it is trading at little more than 14 times trailing revenue. Micron's earnings multiple of just 27, which drops to less than 6 on a forward earnings basis, makes its valuation appear somewhat lighter. Additionally, it is trading at 11 times its sales. Which stock would be better to purchase today? Due to their extraordinarily strong rises over the previous 12 months, and the possibility of future memory price declines that might seriously impair their growth prospects, both of these companies carry risks. Even though these products are currently in limited supply, costs can drop significantly when supply meets demand or tech businesses reduce their investment. However, Micron appears to be the superior choice now, with a focus on enterprise clients and a more appealing valuation. Although it is by no means a risk-free investment and can be volatile, it seems to offer more potential upside. You should exercise caution when investing in one or both of these stocks, since, despite their current popularity, things might not remain that way throughout the year. Although it has increased by less than 2% over the last 6 months, Nvidia has increased by more than 93% over the previous year. Conversely, Seagate has increased by an astounding 717% over the last year, and by 151% in only the last 6 months. Due to a devastating earnings beat, the stock has risen more than 15% in the last day as of this writing. The fact that a smaller business is more agile than a multi-trillion-dollar corporation is surely not surprising. Nevertheless, given how rapidly it has grown, Seagate is still undervalued for its size. After such an increase, let's examine what it does and determine if it is worth purchasing. What Seagate accomplishes and the reasons behind its growth. AI models are trained by Nvidia, but Seagate is also involved because the training data must be kept somewhere. High-capacity drives, or HDDs, are produced by Seagate and are reasonably priced and highly effective for storing substantial volumes of data. SSDs and NVMe drives are used in modern systems, but HDDs are still much sought after because of their great capacity and low cost. Seldom is Seagate's supply-side advantage apparent. It takes years to build a hard disk factory, and Seagate has a huge advantage because of its early advantage. Between November 2025 and February 2026, the cost of high-capacity HDDs increased by 60% due to the 2025 demand boom. With the EBITDA margin at 27%, margins have grown dramatically. According to Gianluca Romano, CFO of Seagate, build-to-order contracts that lock in mix, pricing, and volume are finalized through fiscal 2027, and the great bulk of nearline capacity is dedicated within the following 4 quarters. You might be surprised at how long explosive growth can last. AI firms are now training on high-quality video and picture AI models rather than only text-based ones. In addition to producing content that needs a lot of storage, these models require a lot more storage for training. AI models are capable of producing large-scale 4K photos and films. Unless you are employing an open-source model locally, the generated content typically remains in their data centers for a long time. Even text models require a lot of storage. Books, photos, PDFs, and computer programs are continuously uploaded by users. We can all agree that the use of these AI models will only grow, regardless of your opinions on the subject. The majority of businesses have not yet fully embraced AI, and the number of users is expected to rise. For this reason, Seagate increased its yearly revenue growth goal from the low to mid-teens to a minimum of 20%. Revenue for the 4th quarter was $3.45 billion, up 41% over the previous year. Although storage stocks have always fluctuated, the ongoing need for AI may cause shortages, similar to what happened with Micron. Can STX continue to outperform Nvidia? I think Seagate will continue to outperform Nvidia in the near future, but how long this AI boom lasts will determine how long it lasts. Nvidia may surpass Seagate if the training process goes on and businesses are able to significantly improve their AI models. The price of Nvidia's stock is only 25 times its anticipated earnings. However, Seagate may surpass current trends if inference computing continues to surpass training requirements. Whether or not AI models are being built, hard drives will always be necessary. Users are continuously contributing files, and demand extends beyond artificial intelligence. Drives can be used for both cloud storage and AI training by a hyperscaler like Google. GPUs are not very versatile. I anticipate that Seagate will outperform for at least a year or two. Easy progress has been achieved, but more is probably in store. For a data center supplier with a market capitalization of less than $150 billion, you are paying 23 times forward earnings. By year's end, I wouldn't be shocked to see Seagate at more than $300 billion. In the upcoming years, revenue is predicted to expand at a rate of more than 32%, while EPS is predicted to grow at a rate of 70 to 80% per year. Compared to Nvidia and most GPU stocks, that is faster. The stock may treble in a year, even if Wall Street keeps the premium at 30 times forward earnings. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your input helps create a more knowledgeable community where we can all learn and grow together in the world of investing. Stay up to date with the latest market trends, insights, and key updates by subscribing to Investing Tutorial. We're here to help you make smarter investment decisions and stay ahead of the curve.